Hi everyone, my name is Misbah Mubarak. I'm a software engineer at Amazon Web Services, and I am Grace's mentor for this spring for the Magic program. Unfortunately, I'm unable to attend her presentation, but I wanted to give you a brief idea about the amazing work that Grace has been doing as part of the Magic program. So Grace is very passionate about environment and cleanliness. During our first meeting, she came up with this idea about building an app that keeps track of the trash cans in her hometown, Salem. Now, both of us were new to this area of app development. Grace had some background with some of the Google softwares for mobile app development, that is Flutter, Firebase, and Dart. So we decided to use that as a starting point. From that point onwards, Grace did a lot of exploration, a lot of research. We had multiple development and debugging sessions about building the app. And eventually, she came up with the app about providing the data for the trash cans location and guiding the users on how to get there. I think that is a big achievement, and she plans to continue working on the app, adding more features, which is a great idea. I appreciate Grace for doing all this work because I know that she had multiple things going on in parallel, but she kept on pushing on the project, and I'm so proud of her. I wish her all the best in the future, and good luck for this presentation.
Okay, so yeah, a little bit about Misbah. She works at Amazon as a software engineer for AWS. She was born in Pakistan and came to the US for grad school, and she lives in New York right now. And in her free time, she likes to cook, bike, and travel. So my project, as she said, is about like to stop littering. Littering was like it's a really big problem in my town. And walking home, you just see like trash all over the floor. It's like very sad to walk in Salem. So I decided to make an app because it's something that I've always wanted to learn anyways, and I thought that this would be a good solution to the problem. And like connecting it with like databases is another thing that another skill that like I've been meaning to learn for a while. So like this was a really good opportunity. And I wanted to make it accessible to everyone. So yeah, making an app just felt like the best thing to do. So this is my project. It's literally called TrashCon App. It's only on Android. Well, it's not even on the App Store right now, but it's an Android app. And I like went downtown and got all the geolocations for the trash cans and then put them in the database. So it shows how far away all the trash cans are. This is actually an old screenshot. Right now it has like how many feet it is. You'll see it in the video. And it also is going, it doesn't do it right now, but it's going to show whether or not the can is full or not, so that you don't go to like a trash can that's stuffed full. And yeah, it says like it holds all the geolocations. So this is a screenshot of some of my code, and on the left is my database. It's called Firebase. It's like a Google storage online, and then the code is like the code is just there. It's not as complicated as it looks, I promise. And then this is just some of the stuff that I used. I used Flutter, which is like Google's app building program, I guess, and it runs on Dart, which is a coding language. I also use Android emulators, which are like Android phones that you can use on your computer. You'll see it in the demo. It like records. You can like record like it's like a phone on your screen. And then also Firebase, which is just the Google database. In the future, I want to be able to add this app to the App Store. Right now, it's obviously still in development, but hopefully it will become a real thing in the future. I also need to add a Google Maps feature to like give you directions to the trash can because we haven't done that yet, and a sorting algorithm so that it shows you what trash can is closest to you at the point like in time. So like at the top, it'll have closer trash cans. I also need to upload pictures of the trash cans. As you can see in the other picture, it's just kind of like a blank container there. I was planning on adding pictures there, but it hasn't been done yet. I want users to be able to update the status of the trash can, like flip a switch to mark whether it's full or empty or not. And maybe it could become an iOS app as well. That would be really cool. Some highlights was designing the layout of the app. I really like playing around with shapes in Flutter and seeing what happens. And then also working with Misbah was just amazing. I learned that you have to make sure your database values are all named correctly because we were trying to debug something for like a month, and it was just because I misspelled something in the database. Some challenges would be getting the database to work into the app because you need all these like keys behind the scenes and like numbers and long strings of text to copy and paste. Dealing with errors that are just like, it doesn't tell you what's wrong with it, it just errors and that's it. And then we ran out of time to complete it. And then also user location. To get a user location, we had to import another package. It's called a package, and we had to figure out how to do that as well. And then here's my demo. I had to take a video of my screen, but basically, as you can see how far away the trash can is at the time, and then I changed my location, which I'm going to do in a second. I'm just showing off how it can like scroll. So in here, I'm changing my location to someplace in New York or something. Or I guess it's California. So right now, it thinks I'm in California. And you can see, as soon as I refresh it, you can see the distance of the trash cans changes. So now it's like millions of feet away. And that's true for all of the trash cans, because they're all in the database. And that's it.